Hey everyone, right, full disclaimer before watching this video. If you are easily triggered by anything at all or upset by anything or sensitive to like mental illness and things like that, then don't watch this video. This video is not for you. This is something that I've been thinking about and something that I'm going to try and do. And I'm going to share this, and I want everybody to try and share this video as much as they can if possible, and that this is not an attention thing at all. This is something that I'm going to try and do for myself and for people around me who love me. And excuse the fact that I look like shit, but I'm still not feeling particularly great. I've come out of hospital. But yeah, no, full disclaimer, please don't watch this video if you're easily affected by things like self-harm and mental illness and eating disorders, because that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. And I've still got that bloody scratch on my nose, and I think that was the cat that did that the other day. Right, I don't want to waffle. I've not even thought about how I'm going to structure this video, but I'm going to try and say as much as I can with the purpose of why I'm making this video, and I'm going to try and share this video as much with other people. Okay, so you'll probably know that I've had an eating disorder since I was from a very young age, from about the age of 17, and I've also struggled with my mental health on and off for years from about the age of 13, 14 actually. Not diagnosis of like bipolar, EUPD, OCD, PTSD, blah blah blah, all the fucking rest, but also I developed anorexia when I was 17, and ever since then my weight has yo-yoed depending on whether I'm going through a phase of being really bulimic or binge eating or starvation. I've not had a healthy eating pattern since about the age of 17. And obviously now I've also got type 1 diabetes on top of that, and I've also got some quite severe health complications now that go alongside that. So my bowels don't work properly. I have to now use a pump to be able to use the loo. I'm going to be starting self-catheterization because my bladder doesn't work properly. And it's now got to the point where if I don't do something now about all of this, it is an agreement with myself and the health professionals and the dietitian that I see and other specialists that I see, that I'm not going to make another decade. My body just can't, whether it's diabetes related problems or whatever. I've got a retinopathy in my eyes because my diabetes isn't very good. And it's not good. And so I've been under Chantry House for a very long time, on and off since, I was in children's mental health team before that as well. And the support that I've got there from the individuals that I see they're really good people. They're really lovely people. And they have been there for me a lot, as much as they can within their remit. What they have available to them is, but the fact is there is nothing else to help me. There's nothing available. I've been asking for years to go to an eating disorder clinic, to stay there for some time, relearn my ways of eating, sort my shit out. And there is just absolutely nothing, despite the fact that this is now most definitely killing me. There just is nothing, unless you've got loads of money and you can afford to go private to eating disorder units or whatever. There is just absolutely, particularly on the island, there is just nothing. And I think I'm trying to make this video to kind of circulate to see if there is anything that I or anybody else can do to try and help me sort all of this shit out, really, because there must be something. Whether it's, I mean, I don't want people thinking that this is me trying to collect money or whatever, because I'm not, But whether that is an option, whether people think I should try and do crowdfunding so that I could go private. I'm even thinking about, you know, potentially speaking to the Isle of Wight MP about what's available, what could potentially be available. And this isn't, I have tried really, really hard, and I don't think anybody who knows me would be able to disagree with that one, because I've had spells where things have been going really, really well, but then everything has gone wrong. But then there must be something that will help to get me out of this. And I'm not even just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for, there must be so many people in the same sort of situation as me. But I'm doing this for myself, and I need to do this for my daughter and for the people around me. I mean, my daughter is now moving back to Portugal in about 2 weeks' time, which I'm trying not to think about too much, but that is what it is. And then when she's gone, I need to spend this time, I need to change. But I've spent so many decades trying now that nothing has worked, and it's not from me being stubborn, it's because that's just how it is. And I don't feel there's just nothing else available there to help me. And this is one of the reasons why I got into the state that I did, because sometimes it feels like it's easier to not try and deal with something, because trying to deal with something actually makes that problem even harder. But then that problem in itself is what's also making you very unhappy to begin with. So it's that self-perpetuating. But there must be something, there has to be something. There really has to be something that I can do, or if anyone has any suggestions. I'm not talking about eating patterns and things like that, because this is all stuff that's been drummed into me for years, and I'm not talking about practical help in terms of, oh, you should try this diet, or you should try, I've already got all the help with that I need. It's, how do you get out of something that is so deeply ingrained in you that that thing is basically going to kill you? So yeah, so if anybody has any suggestions, anything that I can try, I don't want it being misconstrued as I'm trying to get everyone's attention around me, because I'm really not. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a way that I can start to progress and really change things and live a life of how I actually want to live my life. There's so many things that I want to do and have wanted to do. Life experiences, have a job, have a career, all of that stuff. And I feel like my life is so small. So yeah, that's me being open about what's been going on. But I am trying, and I do have some amazing friends and family around me, and you know who you are, and I love you very much. And I am really sorry for putting you through again what I did. And I hope nobody finds this triggering at all. This really is just me trying to find a way out of this and try and find something that's actually going to help me, to put me into a positive trajectory, which is what I really want. So yeah, apologies for looking like shit, but fuck it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.